Hi, this is John, and this is 4Clojure problem number 56, called Find Distinct Items, medium difficulty. We're going to write a function which removes the duplicates from a sequence. Order of the items must be maintained. Okay, so that throws out my first idea of, I would just call into set. But since we need to maintain order, that won't work. But what we can do is reduce, and we'll just reduce across the input, and we'll look to see if that value already exists, and if it doesn't, we'll just leave our accumulator in place. Otherwise, we will conj onto it. Okay, so let's look at that. Or say we have a function that takes in a sequence. First, we can just return the sequence and put in our test data. Make sure we got it set up right. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so what I want to do is reduce on this thing, and we're going to make some function, and then we are going to initialize it with an empty vector, and we're going to call it on this sequence. Okay, this function that we're going to reduce with will have a vector that we accumulate, and then it's going to take in the next value. What we want to do is say if this thing contains the value already, then we're just going to return the vector. Otherwise, we're going to conj onto the vector the next value. Okay, so now the tricky part is in here, this contains, and so you can't just use the contains function, because that is going to go by value. It's going to go by position on a vector, not by the value of each vector. So what you can do is use the sum function, and it's going to take a predicate and a collection. So the collection will be v, and the predicate that we can do is to run the next value as a set. Okay, so what that will do is it says, if we say sum and then some value 4, and then say 1, 2, 3 is our collection. If we run that, sorry, not a map, a set. Then we'll get nil if it's not in there, just to show it's not based on position. We get a 4. We get nil because 4 is not contained in there. But if we say 6, then we'll get 6 out. So what we want to do is say if not, we'll do if nil. Oops, and bring that in. So if nil sum. So basically it says if this thing does not contain it. Okay, and I've got these backwards, so let's just swap it here. If it doesn't contain it, conj it on there. Otherwise, just return it as is. Okay, so let's try that out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So that looks like it'll be the right answer. Let's copy and paste that in the site and see what we get. Unmatched delimiter, that's a bad start. Yeah, get that first parenthesis. Okay. Green, 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 green. Alright, great, we got that one right. Thank you for watching.